What up, Wastelanders? Christopher here, Gaslands NorCal. Thanks for joining me once again for another conversion video. Now this one is a little bit special. It's going out to a guy who sent me a bunch of cars, was like, here's ideas I have, do stuff. So I got all these cars. These two he wants me to make into a Rutherford team. So Weston, this is gonna be your Rutherford team. I've got this, let's see, a 70 Chevelle and a 57 Jeep FC. Gonna be Rutherford, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a camo job on them or maybe like a matte green with some decals. We'll see kind of what strikes me as we go along. But you know what we gotta do first? We gotta get these babies apart, get them into the stripper. Alright, so we're all stripped up, primed up, ready to go. Love the detail on these Hot Wheels, especially when you get the paint off of the original paint. It's so heavy on there. You see all the fine detail work, just outstanding. So I've decided to go with the faded green from Monument Hobbies Pro Acryl. I'm thinking of doing kind of a tiger stripe camo on these. So I'm going to be doing some tiger striping with some darker colors, probably like a black green color. Yeah, so that should be pretty cool. I got some water slide decals that I'm gonna get on there to make it more of the team cohesion. So first, let's get these things all based up in the faded green. All right, we're all based up in the faded green. Now we're gonna move on to some black green. I've got some images of tiger stripe camo pulled up on the old PC to give me some ideas of how I'm going to be doing this. Then I'll be getting the water slide decals on there before doing some agrax to weather it up a little bit more. Already got some ideas for what weapons we're going to put on there, and then we'll get the wheels and probably some armor and stuff on there, and we'll see where we're at. But yeah, let's do some tiger striping. Alright, tiger stripe not looking too bad. Definitely going to need some agrax on there to get it all looking good. Then we'll get the water slide on there and really bring these teams together. After that, we'll get it back together and start looking at some wheels and weapons and armor and stuff. And then we'll do some fine detail work. But first, we got to get these things grimed up with some agrax. Alright, so we're all back together, agraxed, and got the decals on there, looking very cool, looking very cohesive. I know these are like Warhammer decals or something like that, but they work great for Gaslands, so that's what we're going with. Next, we're going to get some armor and some weapons and stuff on there. Now, he requested like a big cannon come through the cab, but the cab's not really big enough on this Jeep to do that, so we're gonna come over it and hopefully that's gonna work out. It's got a nice looking cannon though. Got some really big old wheels we're gonna put on there and everything. So yeah, let's get all of the bits and pieces all primed up in black, and then we will dry brush them in silver as always. Start getting this thing back together and then do a little more weathering on there or see where we're at. But yeah, these things are looking really good. Looking like a kick-ass Rutherford team. Let's get some armor and some weapons on there. Alright, so all the pieces and everything are all painted up and ready to go. Now we just gotta get them all assembled. The Chevelle is gonna be pretty easy to do. Just slap it on a couple of miniguns, put some armor on the back, and the wheels on there. The Jeep, gonna get some armor plating over the back portion of it, get the weapon going over the top, and then put a little more armor on the top and the wheels and stuff on there. Then we'll get into the fine detail work, the headlights, the grill, and everything else. But yeah, let's get these babies back together and then we'll see where we're at. But yeah, it's coming together real fine. All right, and there we have it. One Rutherford Tiger Stripe team with the Chevy Chevelle and the Jeep FC, 57 Jeep FC. Really like how these turned out. I like how the Jungle Tiger Striping camo turned out. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, do me a favor and hit that like button. My goal is to do weekly videos, whether they're vehicle builds, training builds, whatever. So if that's for you, please hit the sub button below and ring the bell to get notified when new content drops. I do sell all my builds pretty inexpensively on my Etsy page, so if you want to see what else I've done, pick something up, you can even request a custom build. Until next time, keep your foot on the gas and your finger on the trigger. Gaslands NorCal, signing out.